Hey, this is Michael Lindsay from Vinyl MX. We're here at Chaparral Motorsports today. We've got Josh from Racetech, and he's going to give us a few tips on seal maintenance.
I'm Josh from Racetech, here to demonstrate suspension cleaning for seal maintenance. A couple tools you'll need for this will be an 8mm T-handle, a bottle of suspension cleaner, some grease, and a pick. On your suspension cleaner, preferably alcohol-based suspension cleaner instead of acetone. Acetone is actually very hard on seals. It will puff them up if you leave it on there. All right, so the first step I'm gonna do will be removing the fork guard, just so you have more room to get to your actual seal. You could do this anytime you're doing engine maintenance and oil changes or anything like that. This will actually help prevent fork seals from leaking and sometimes stop them from leaking if they already are. So we actually have a tool for this. Instead of using a screwdriver, ours has a little pin. It helps stop from actually marking up your seal and your tube. So you want to get in there without damaging anything. Obviously without hitting your tube as well. So this is just our cleaner. Like I said, it's alcohol based, so it's really easy on seals to leave on. So you just need to clean up inside the seal. And all you're doing is trying to get as much of that dirt out as possible. You could use an air compressor too, or air gun to blow it out if you have one, or just a shop towel. And then what you want to do too is you're going to want to pump the fork to help get dirt out from the actual seal. You just want to repeat the steps as many times as needed. So what you're looking for is, if it was leaking slightly, you want to obviously stop seeing oil. If not, you just want to make sure there's no dirt inside your actual seal. Because that's what's going to happen, is it will eventually start building up on your oil seal and eventually find its way back into the fork. So depending what terrain you're really riding too, more dusty, sandy conditions, you're going to want to keep up on this, especially on newer bikes, because the seals are actually looser than what they've been running for stiction. That's kind of the reasons why they're finding a lot more leaking problems. So same thing, we're cleaning the dust seal as much as we can, and the tube as well, just to help get all this stuff off. Obviously, we're gonna try to get all the dirt out as we can, as much as we can, because it's gotta be cavitated inside of here. So if you have air, best thing to do is air. Obviously wear eye protection whenever you're blowing air and dirt. The other thing too, because now you just dried out your dust seal, there is no lubrication onto it. So you wanna take a little bit of grease, preferably like suspension grease, and all you need is a little bit. So the reason why you're actually lubricating your dust seal is because it's sort of like a dry windshield wiper. It doesn't work well dry, but as soon as you get it moist with water, it works really good cleaning your windshields. Same thing with a dust seal. It's never gonna see lubrication because it never sees oil, so the grease will help keep everything lubricated, keep everything slick, especially with air forks, because that's a big problem with stiction. So that will help that too. You'll know it's sealed onto your actual tube when it's back, everything's back flush, so you have no gaps going around. If you have a seal driver, now would be a good time to use it if you needed to. Most seals are not a press fit, so you just kind of push them back into place. So now that you have your fork guard back on, this concludes preventative maintenance on your oil and dust seals, keeping the forks working as they should.